So I've had a chance to watch the cochlear implant be developed since its very infancy, when it was really a struggle even to convince the scientists that it would work. My uncle Bill House was the one who really pushed this through and was able to, despite criticism, proceed and actually develop something that would allow patients who are deaf, who cannot benefit from hearing aids, to actually be able to hear. And of course, this has come a long way to the point where today we are able to get very good hearing in patients who are not able to hear. The cases that we're going to talk about today, I think, are a little unusual, and that is that it's an entire family who have had a progressive hearing loss over the past several years, and none of these members of this family are able to benefit from hearing aids at this time. The first patient that I implanted was Cora, and Cora is a very outgoing individual who is very social and benefited tremendously from her cochlear implant.
As a chemist, I was doing really good. And then I started losing my hearing, and the hearing aids, even the newest ones, don't work anymore. So what happened was I had been asked to consult with Dr. House, and he operated on me. And like I said, that was the start of the new life for me. My brother asked me, because I just had my implants then, and the first thing he asked me was, "Can you really hear the birds now?" And I said, "Yeah." And so he said, "I want mine too."
She then contacted two of her other family members who also had the same condition, and I had the opportunity to place implants in all of them.
They did the left ear before 2 years ago because it's the bad ear, and I cannot hear with my cell phone. And I was so depressed because I want to work on my, keep on working on my chosen profession. But after they did the surgery on the left ear, I was able to hear with my cell phone. It's much clearer, and I'm so happy. It's really wonderful. We're able to hear a lot. And then like today, they activated the right ear that was just operated, and I could hear wonderful.
When she's wearing hearing aids on both ears, not the cochlear implant yet, her confidence level is really, really low, and she's just there, whenever there's a party, whenever, she's talking to someone, she's just, more to herself. But then when Dr. House operated on her and got her first implant on her left ear, my God, her confidence level just, boom, it really jumped.
In my profession, I'm a registered nurse, so it's very important that I could hear what the patient, the doctors, and telling me. So I cannot make a mistake in my profession. So before the cochlear, it's like I have to repeat, or I have to make it sure what I heard and what the order is correct. So after the cochlear implant, I was able to hear clearly.
We've even gotten to the point where we're putting in implants in both ears, because now they get better directional hearing. They're able to understand better in noise. When I think back, I think about when we first began doing cochlear implants. We had one electrode and one channel, and the patients were able to hear, but they were not able to understand speech clearly. Now, some of them did have the ability, but the majority of them were able to hear sounds. They were able to modulate their own voice. They were much better lip readers because they had enough auditory clues. Today, most of these patients now have what we call open set discrimination. They're able to actually understand speech without lip reading. and the majority of them can actually use the phone.
I was just talking to her, just a few minutes ago, and I asked her to remove the old implant, which is the left ear, and we were talking. I was even covering my mouth, so she won't be able to lip read, and she said, "I can hear you, sweetheart."
After over 30 years as a chemist at 3M, and I'm very proud of being a chemist at 3M, I would also want to go back and teach, I guess, because that was what I was encouraged to do. And with the CIs, I think I can do it.
So it's been a wonderful experience to work with this family and to see them progress from struggling to hear and struggling them to be involved socially, and now to be able to function pretty much normal.
Losing a hearing is very frustrating. It is something that I wouldn't want anybody to experience. But hearing loss, nerve hearing loss runs in my family. And so you got to do something about it. And cochlear implant was a blessing.